Let's bring in Fox News political analyst Lisa Boothe. Lisa, we love talking to Lisa Boothe. She's so smart and a great writer. So when you heard all what we just played, I mean, let me back up. Even now, top Democrat Jared Golden told the Washington Post, what the Democrats are doing, it's not effective. He's frustrated by their fear-mongering hysteria. He's saying if Democrats, quote, make everything DEFCON 5, then eventually nothing is DEFCON 5. I mean, the Democrat credibility has fallen out of bed and down the stairs. What do you think?
Well, first of all, I'd love to come to the dinner with Larry Elder, particularly if David Asman is paying. So I just wanted to invite myself to that. But, you know, look, what we're seeing now is a large part why Donald Trump was elected. Americans finally wanted to be put first, especially after being put last under this previous administration. And if you're going to cut spending, you would want to start with foreign aid, because when you're $36 trillion in debt, the money that we are spending should be for our benefit, should be directly for Americans' benefit. But we know that Democrats aren't outraged over the idea of cutting spending. They're outraged over the idea of cutting off the spigot to, you know, their Democrat friends, their NGOs, their aid workers, you know, and I think what we're going to find out at the end of these 4 years with President Trump during the second term is just how much of government really is a money laundering operation for politicians to enrich themselves and their friends. And so ultimately, I think that is what this is all about, particularly when you look at the outrage over USAID.
Yeah, USAID. By the way, you know, USAID naturally fits inside the State Department anyway. I mean, half of their workers were actually outside contractors. So we know that 65,000 people, by the way, federal workers, did take the Trump buyouts. You mentioned USAID. Let's get your reaction to this USAID whistleblower on what's really going on. We're showing the USAID waste that's revealed. Lisa, they wanted to spend $150 billion in taxpayer money on a green energy push worldwide through 2030. All right, so we're showing the waste, fraud, and abuse there. Watch this former USAID whistleblower, worker and whistleblower now. Listen.
Some of the career bureaucrats were refusing to implement the president's agenda, and they had the opinion that they knew better than the American people who elected the president. A lot of them were beholden or had ties to the previous administration, the Obama administration. You know, the large majority of them had voted for Hillary Clinton in 2016.
Okay, Lisa, you've been very good about this, about accountability. This is the obnoxious deep state at work. No accountability, still beholden to who they want to keep in power when we pay their paychecks. The American people pay for this, and now they're paying more taxes. They're paying for inflation and higher mortgage rates because of what the deep state, the swamp, has been doing. Final word, Lisa.
Well, by the way, the Clinton administration also wanted to merge USAID with the State Department. So the Trump administration is not the first to consider this. But beyond that, Democrats use a lot of these foreign entanglements as a guise to enrich themselves and their friends. We saw that with the Clinton Foundation, as well as the Penn Biden Center, which a lot of Chinese money was flowing into that, which, by the way, was also a place where classified documents were being held. So what exactly what were they trying to buy with that influence? Or even just the way the Biden family has enriched themselves off of some of these foreign relationships as well. So I think if you really dig further under the hood of the USAID, we're going to find out some really troubling things about the way Democrats have tried to enrich their friends and Democrat donors.
Terrific stuff, as always, from the one and only Lisa Boothe. Watch Lisa Boothe. Great stuff, Lisa. Have a great weekend.